route that can be taken is, if you have a huge problem with it, call the police or contact law enforcement and tell them that this 17-year-old sent his 17-year-old girlfriends to her parents and see what they do.
An anonymous tip was given, yes.
Anything. Okay.
Interesting. Well, that scenario would have to happen for us to know the results of that. But anyway, regardless of that factor, to answer PackGod's question, it's more or less kind of what I was saying earlier. It's like, yo, again, if you're gonna continue to let the server run, brother, I would just hope that, like, yeah, you have to stay on 10 out of 10, especially after this drama you see you're going on. You're with yourself here. I mean, well, during that time when he was in the Discord call, but you see he's in a drama because of this. I would say from here on out, yeah, 10 out of 10, flawless moderation in your John gang, especially because, again, this is where he makes the content from. You would think that this would be the spot where you would want nothing assuredly to happen, because then this puts your career at risk in multiple factors. One, on a tip of, like, just making content in general, and two, obviously, because rep, PR. But, like, yeah, I would just hope that, like, yeah, man, in the future, let's keep that moderation, like, airtight. Let's keep that boy nice, because, yeah, we can't be having no more Jasons, bro. Nah. Well. The PackGod Discord CP allegations continues on further, huh? But first, the backstory. Yeah, you already know what it is. If you've seen on the page, second most poppin' video, we covered a whole series of videos by a YouTuber named Epic M1 and his guys, in which they found some crazy things going on in one of PackGod's Discords. But to TLDR, obviously the main context will be in those videos, so you can go watch them. I'll put them at the end. But to give you a quick TLDR, you know what I'm saying, yap sesh, there's three main characters to this boy. PackGod, in which I want to stress and keep stressing this boy, PackGod was not the one who owned the CP and or distributed it. That is not him. It was a bull in his server, but we'll get to that. The second character is a character named Puss. He is what you could say a PackGod protege. So, like, a bull that just wanted to make content like PackGod or whatever. He had a friend, our third main character here, a friend named Jason, in which he had a channel with. They broke up, not like that, but, like, you know, they split up, didn't do the channel anymore, whatever. Puss was saying that, like, he was trying to deplatform Jason because of said Johns, yeah, because Jason was in the Discord. PackGod sewer sending around flicks of one of his ex-girlfriends and things and such like that, because apparently they were going through some trials and tribulations and all that. But yeah, again, whole lore is in them other videos. But yeah, definitely wanted to preface that. So those three main characters in this boy, you'll know who they are. But within all that, yes, like I said, yeah, PackGod was not the bull who distributed and had this John. But within that, more lore to the situation has obviously been dropped. So yeah, we ain't gonna waste no more time, baby. Trill talks everything. It truly does indeed yap everything. Now let's see where the PackGod Discord CP allegations goes on to next. You already know. Shout out, of course, I said him in the intro. Epic M1. But no, good vids out here. You know what I mean? We got PackGod responded to me. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, down in the description, first link, Shirt of Love with Epic M1. And we are hopping right into this boy, because I need to see what's going down here. Stamped.
Recently, PackGod has had a whole hate chain of videos made on him. I even got involved myself, but things got so out of hand.
For something more serious, yeah, the CP allegations, the heads that are making the Johns now or whatever, or the Discord CP allegations, but the heads that are making videos on PackGod now are just like, it's just like the casual John. It's like when they were hating on Kai Cenat for fake laugh and all that John. Yeah, they're just clowning him, saying his content was trash and all that type of John. If his content not for you, it's not for you, but I'll just let you know, it never really was for me.
So in this video, I'll explain all the dark lore that comes with the situation, and as promised in the title, we will be talking to PackGod in this video. So look, this whole drama starts between me and Puss, alright? Me and
Puss.
PackGod 2.0. Feel me? Basically, I found out that this man was friends with a dude who had spread CP. It's not like he ain't know, bruh. He knew
Jason.
The nigga had CP. He's the one that called the nigga out. You feel me? But then just friends with him like nothing happened. Like, what's
That's what I was saying. So weird about that, John. Like, yo, Puss, if you were trying to disassociate yourself from like having Jason with the channel and all that, like, why still be friends with the boy? And then even to that, like, yo, Puss was saying that he had like all the info on what was going on between Jason and like his girl or whatever during that job. It's like, yo, you ain't take no steps to try to mitigate that. But even still to that factor, yo, you know he doing bad jobs, putting this in the Discord, yada yada, this, that, and third. And you like, hey, you can still be in my circle. Nah, we gonna have to go ahead and X him out, big boy.
so? I'm proud to announce today that he is no longer friends with Jason. All right, Jason's the CP spreader, but
Okay, so he finally disassociated. Good.
in this video, real quickly, it's gonna give you a brief analysis of the whole situation. It's gonna explain it much better than I can right now. All right, bro. So check this out. It all starts with a drama that
Talk to me.
I had with Puss. During the drama, I discovered that he was friends with an individual that had CP. It's not like he didn't know either. He's the one that publicly called out the dude, but then a few months later became friends with the same dude as if nothing happened. I did my research, everything was legit, so I made my video on Puss. That was on the 22nd of March. For the rest of that day, I wanted to be drama free. I wanted to just be outside away from the computer, but that was not the case. Puss left a comment in my video.
Had to log back in.
Replying to the allegations. The comment reads, I understand you are trying to do a morally right thing by calling somebody out on their faults, but sometimes you have to get your facts and info correct throughout the video, but in case it isn't just right. I'll try my best to pinpoint this video because it's really confusing and there is 20 different points brought up and just all of them delivered really poorly on Epic's end to make a normal viewer confusing. He wasn't wrong, but he was. This video was very unorganized because, as I said, it was drama that led to the exposal, but he still did what he did. You can pause and read this if you want to, but I'm gonna pinpoint the stuff that really does matter.
I say been read through this again. It wasn't named the other videos. Huh, the ones before. Again, should I pick one? All the lore on them boys? That's where them boys at.
One, someone else's actions aren't mine, and you can't really pin that on me and their choices. They don't mean that I did it. The context is in the video. I did not say that he did it. I said that he befriended somebody after quote-unquote canceling and deplatforming them for spreading CP and revenge, allegedly. He also left me a DM saying that, oh, he's down to talk to me. He wanted me to join Slash's Discord server. While we were talking about the CP allegations, this man proceeded to lie to me. She said the CP wasn't CP, and the girl was a grown woman. He claimed he had...
Yeah, nah, I remember that part. I'm like, yeah, nah, that got debunked because they were saying like, oh yeah, that the one that was underage was Jason in that job, but yeah, reversey actually, it was the other way around.
And it could be true, it could be not, but then you become friends with him like months later as if nothing happened.
The problem about you saying CP is that he didn't. His girlfriend was, and he was, so I don't know where this is coming from, and the term even being used in the video.
I never said. When I look back at my evidence, it indicated that Puss literally knew. He's the one that was pursuing all these claims of malicious intent. Oh, it's a
doing backflips, tricks on it, and then calling me a when I'm a that definition.
So for him to come on stage and sugarcoat it is crazy when he was the main dude in that whole situation that was really like making it like known. Now granted, the person that allegedly did,
which again, which is why I was saying, yeah, for him to be trying to like be friends with Jason and be like, oh, whatever, like on some bygones be bygones type beat, like, nah, bro, you knew what he was up to. What? You're just looking a little too cozy.
the crime was also he didn't make that argument. That doesn't make anything any better though, morally and legally. Now with the evidence that was presented, there was also something even more sinister about the situation. Allegedly there was a CP appeal system, meaning those who had CP could be unbanned.
Oh yeah, no, that was debunked. Yeah, it was, what was a one mod rugged or whatever. Yeah, no, that whole John didn't exist. But Jason did get like, what's the name? He got banned and then unbanned, and then they got like perma-banned after that, John.
From his server.
Oh, and by the way, we've had people, appeal and that cheese piece. Many people do that.
That being said, oh yeah, by the way, from other people's definition, they said me having with a right, and me and
can be
To make this even worse, Puss literally himself acknowledged that he heard this and he was taken aback from it.
I was actually taken aback. Like, why would you
I'm like, yeah, I'm sure most people would, bruh. Bad situation.
ever say that?
So look, I'm not here to bash Puss's name or whatever. Puss does not have any malicious intent, except when you're trying to sugarcoat it just like Jason, it shows some carelessness from your end and a lack of responsibility. When I brought this up, this is when our attention diverted.
And that's exactly what I was saying. Like, he should have been checked his mans for this, but hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, but then again, too, say you're gonna disassociate him saying he's doing all this bad job, and then to have him hop right back in the circ. Gotta look at you. But they were saying, I picked him one at least earlier in the job that, yeah, he's fully no longer friends with him. I'ma hope so, cause yeah, it's bad energies we got going.
To PackGod. All right, and I also want to say, why do y'all have an appeal system for people who have CP?
An appeal system?
Appeal
Where?
system, according to
In my server?
According to Rugged.
Well, Rugged's not my friend, so I don't know what you're talking about.
He's in the server. He's a staff member.
Oh, that's sewer. PackGod sewer is horrible when it comes to that. It was like a whole thing. Yeah, that's a problem with me.
It was like a whole thing. It's fucking nuts. What the fuck? Yeah, it's still so fucking crazy. I'm like, yeah, that should never be a thing. A fucking CP appeal system. Yeah, that should never fucking be a thing.
Within PackGod server and the mods, I'm not a mod in that server, so I couldn't control that.
I mean, again, to that, like, it never was a thing, but even still to that, like, what the fuck, bro? Just to even, like, yo, he's taking it back there or whatever, but it's still like, it's like, yo, that's just colloquially over there? Like, that's just general? Nah.
Now, just off that, PackGod has hundreds of thousands of fans in his Discord server. Now, look, while enabling Jason's behavior or, like, being friends with him isn't really anything illegal, like what Jason did, but when you do that, it shows carelessness. You know what I'm saying? It shows, like...
Yeah, it's just like blatant negligence. It's like, yo, bro, you just don't care? Like, where you know his past. You directly do, too. In fact, you know more of the past, because you apparently knew what was going on in the relationship. It's like, dog... This what we on? This what we on? I'm not saying to like just straight up abandon your mans, give up on your mans, but like, yo, if you're gonna do all this, you yourself, I gotta call your character into question. Like
ignorance. That's what it shows, bruh. I'm no longer making it as big of a deal as I used to make it, but like, still, man, it's just, come on, dude. What are you doing, huh? At the end,
nah, it's crazy.
Of the day, Jason is the real monster in this whole situation, though. All right, just remember that, gangster. Now, as I said, you know what I'm saying, our attention diverted to PackGod and Rugged. You know what I'm saying? I came at them full pitchforks. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Cause listen, the proof that I had was that Rugged, after saying that quote, he unbanned Jason from PackGod's server. Obviously, in this video later on, whenever I talk to PackGod and Rugged, I was able to understand it more. Matter of fact, we're about to talk to Rugged right now. All right, stay tuned for whenever I talk to PackGod. All right, let's get it.
I want to start out by saying, like, the reason I originally said what I said, right? We're gonna address like the comment I made, right?
Oh yeah, nah, this shit about to get so good.
Okay.
Firstly, during and consider.
Well, yeah, no shit. Yeah. This nigga, bro, your fucking mans, yo. He sent a CP his fucking girl, bro.
Private little talks.
So you thought he was gonna blackmail your ass? Yeah, okay, this shit.
And I'm keeping it about. That's why I was neutral.
Nah, so okay, so Rugged is basically saying, okay, like he was venting to Jason and all that shit, all this type of junk. So if he would have banned him or whatever, or if he didn't unban him, then I'm assuming that Jason would have just like unleashed the bag, bro. He would have just been on blackmail time and like, yo, if you don't unban me, I'm gonna expose you for all this, that, and the third. At least that's what I'm formulating right now.
During the whole I started getting
Like, nah, I don't know. It's just like still to that factor. I understand like your heads get frustrated and all that junk. Like two fools is yelling, but in what factor do you be like, yo, yeah, bro, you know that cheese pizza shit? Yeah, bro, bro, you could just get over that, bro. That even if I'm hot, I don't know if I'm saying that shit, bro. Like,
get mad as hell, and I just start saying
actually, I just know I'm not saying that shit.
anything to piss that nigga puss off.
Oh yeah, see it. Oh, and by the way, we have had people appeal for the cheese pizza shit. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we know that the whole fucking, you know, CP appeal system shit was bullshit. But it's like, yo, even for you to say this shit, it's like, yo, why, bro? Again, on a PR tip, on an optics tip, look where the fuck we're at. I don't think that shit was a good idea.
Everything I said, literally, was a bluff. He was never allowed to appeal. Like, literally never. Not
Then again, I'm gonna ask you, why did you say this shit?
by me, not by anybody.
Okay.
He got him banned because of literally the pressure of a lot of people, because it was split up into two sides, right? But then
What the fuck? Yo, so PackGod Sewer's having a fucking civil war? What the hell is going on here, bro? That niggas think this shit Marvel?
he was rebanned subsequently by me. I'm gonna say that right now. It was my fault, you know, that he originally got him banned, but I subsequently rebanned him. It was just disgusting. And
Yeah, you're telling me, gang.
now let's get into why, you know, Puss had that whole thing with him. Now, from what I've seen it, right, he publicized it heavily, made quite a few videos on it, made a stream on it and everything on the stage. I don't know if you saw it, and I don't know if it's deleted right now.
I know about the
But he did
stage.
that shit.
I ain't know about the videos.
Yeah.
I've, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm lost as fuck on this shit right now.
Now the thing is, right? Yeah. Thing is, that literally, from how I saw it, quite literally for publicity. Like them two, the way I knew them before they came up, right? They were all about like this little. They had this little hero gimmick, this little SpongeBob and Patrick Star gimmick.
Yo, what the fuck is this goddamn comedy special ass cartoon ass shit? Boy, yo, this. Boy, these niggas were a dynamic duo. Boy, this shit. Boy, he said mustard or ketchup. Boy, you. Alright, let me chill. But nah, what the fuck? So like, so Puss and Jason, when they were running this page, is from what I'm assuming, they had like this whole like gimmick or this whole like style they would make like their fucking Johns or whatever. That's I guess what I'm building.
That whole thing they had with each other, right? And I'm guessing he just wanted to look like the hero in front of a bunch of niggas, and that did boost his popularity. But right.
That cloud shit, bro. I'm so fucking tired of it, bro.
Now, while it did get Jason doxxed, I'm not really here to talk about that.
Well, that's bad.
I'm talking about why I was so mad at it originally was because it got innocent people involved. 2 extra people that I know that were doxxed, and I'm pretty sure it's still up. I can't remember what's his name said he took it down, but it was his mother and his grandmother. Their information were posted public due to Jason's actions and due to somebody else because it was made public. The way I wanted it to go, because I wasn't even involved in this drama originally, I got dragged in. The way I wish it would have went is where it would have stayed between his family and Jason. Is where it would have stayed between his family and Jason, where it would have led to Jason being arrested because he had the crime of literally spreading, which is very illegal. Even having it, very illegal. That's what I would have wished to happen. But it erupted into a bunch of chaos, which caused
Yeah, you're telling me, gang. We seeing it.
a lot of bad shit. Puss, from what I understand, I think they got back, you know, into a friendship. I don't really know what they talked about or how they talked about it, but I just know they got back into a friendship, and I know it.
Yeah, that shit's still crazy. Like, bro, one of your mans is out here sending fucking CP and shit, bro. I don't know, bro. Again, actually, what the fuck am I talking about? I definitely do know. I'm be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, bro? This shit is cut the fuck out. Like, what the hell?
It was like just over the course of probably a few months. I know Puss gained a lot of popularity off of it, and I know he milked the hell out of it.
Obviously, as Rugged said, Jason and Puss had their own channel together. You know, they had this like cute little gimmick, Patrick Star and SpongeBob. You feel me?
Yeah, so then what I was saying earlier, yeah, was like the correct assumption. So yeah, they were running like a little like 1-2 punch on their shit. Okay,
Videos like these literally show that
we explored the back rooms. Jason wake up, we're lost. In this video, me and Jason get lost in the wrong place, the back rooms, but it's not even that scary because of Shrek. What?
they had a channel together. They was making videos actively together, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of this video right here, only 1 month after this, bro, wanna know what happens? This Jason fellow, who obtained from his 17-year-old girlfriend at the time, took those, sent it to her parents, and
yeah, that part was crazy, bro. Wait, did he directly? I thought he only threatened to send that shit.
his 17-year-old girlfriend at the time took those, sent it to her parents and her brother, bro.
Oh shit. Never mind. That shit was not just threats. Cause shit, we didn't even get that info last time. It was only that like he was threatening to send it to her parents, bro. He sent that shit confirmed and her brother. Boy, goddamn. Yeah, the nigga Jason is fucking cooked. I've been to that shit. And that's why I kept saying, like, bro, my nigga Puss, what the fuck is, bro? I'm not gonna lie, these are not the niggas you can let back in the circ. I'm dead ass serious. Like,
the ultimate disrespect, and that's Revenge CP. The victim's name I'm gonna refer to.
That shit not even disrespectful. That shit that one right there, bad man, is a violation. Like that John is bad.
As Sign in this video, okay? Sign is working with Jason to actively silence this. But no matter
that shit cookies.
What, you cannot cover a crime committed against a even though Jason himself is a well, at least at the time he was. You can't cover that. No. But back on topic, man. Back on topic. Y'all understand later in the video more. Now listen, I'll give y'all my honest input about what I think about these folks based off their mistakes and based off them as people, alright? Starting with
shit looking mixy in a lot of niggas' efforts, but I'm gonna hear him out. You already know. Shout out Epic, come on.
Rugged. He's a human being, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, Rugged fucked up. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know why he said the whole fucking cheese pizza appeal shit. He shouldn't have said that shit. But it seems like he taking accountability. I don't think he really on no malicious tip. But yeah, I don't know why the fuck he unbanned that nigga either. But if we're going off the assumption that like, yeah, Jason was gonna potentially blackmail him, then I could see more of that effort. But it's like, still a bit off. But I'm not gonna condemn the nigga again. I'm more worried about the main nigga, Jason.
He's a human being. That's what he is. Okay? Literally, bruh. Well, I'll confidently say that right now. You know, I'll defend the and I'll even defend PackGod too. You know what I'm saying? He's a human being as well. Like, without this hate.
Yeah, that's why I keep like having to stamp it in, because like when this shit was like really going prevalent, you know what I'm saying, within Epic and one dropping the first two vids, like yeah, a lot of motherfuckers coming off this joint was trying to misconstrue the argument, saying like PackGod was what with CB or whatever, PackGod was the one distributing this shit. Like, no, that is not crazy. I'm not like, I mean, no, that is crazy. Fuck my dumb ass. But yeah, like let's not get too crazy. If anything is what I'm saying, like yo, that's not the shits. The nigga that did it, Jason, the nigga that was friends with fucking Bus, that nigga, or well, previous ones, I don't know, whatever the fuck is going on between those two niggas. But yeah, the nigga Jason was the nigga that sent that shit. But yeah, if you want to be critical against PackGod and you have your opinions on PackGod, that's fair, whatever, bro. Like fine. If you want to say the nigga cringe, fell off, yada yada, that's cool. But yeah, let's not slander the nigga. They need to take accountability though, like we've been saying the whole time, because again, you are the content creator. This is your Discord. All the fucking PR bad press gonna fall back on you. You gotta make sure this shit moderated. And if it's not, and you can't make sure it's moderated, bro, say fuck the Discord. Because I'm not gonna lie, I would have said that shit off the ripper. How many allegations have come from that fucking app, bro? Fuck Discord.
That's happening to him with the internet, bro. That's just something you gotta mentally prepare yourself for if you want to ever become a content creator, bro. Cause that shit gets tough. Jason.
Yeah, no, that is true. I ain't gonna lie. No, that is actually super true. I say it all the time, bro. If you gonna do this influencer shit or whatever, a content creator, YouTuber, streamer, yada yada, yo, you gotta be ready to take criticism on the chin, bro. And just honestly, straight hate to that too, cause you could actually do nothing wrong, and some nigga will find some way not to like you. So if you're not ready for that, you can't take that jump to the knocker. I ain't gonna lie, it's time to hang that up.
Jason is a human being as well. Like, he's made mistakes, but this isn't some as little as a mistake, bro.
Nah, Jason, you cooked, nigga. I'm gonna see you later.
You feel me? He crossed that boundary. OD.
Yeah, bro, he fucking shot way over that bitch.
Bro, that's just my thoughts when it comes to that whole situation, feel me? Now at this point, it had still been long before I talked to PackGod myself. It was on one night, which I forgot the date of, but I'll have it
April 29, 2025.
on the screen. That's when PackGod,
so like about like a month and some change,
discovered my video from his manager Failura, who sent it to him. He decided the next morning he would come talk to me about it. But it was at that same night that I was working on another video covering that situation, because I received a lot of new intel about the situation, bruh. So now look, today is the day me and PackGod talk. I wake up with a spam text on one night, you feel me, after staying up a whole night editing, you feel me? I was tired as hell, I was knocked out. I'm finding out about all the chaos that was happening in the server for the past couple of hours, bro. Right now we're about to watch some footage that I had never seen until now.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Oh man.
This is what I created. Have I really created this?
I'm just, yo, chat, wreck this. I got back up.
Say he created
Let me speak.
Nigga, you did not create that. So ain't not so.
Hold on. Yo, you did not create packing. You did.
Next up is when my good friends Foxy Elite Swag.
bro. I can't, bro. That holy shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold like I just sit here like holy fuck, bro. Cause yo, whenever you see the one PackGod videos where he's like dead in the middle, there's like three niggas shouting over each other. I'm sitting there like this shit is actual white noise. I'm sitting there like these. Like, fuck, bro. I couldn't even understand what niggas were trying to get across. I think, like, fucking PackGod was trying to say he created Packing or some shit. I don't know.
And sends bring PackGod into my staff VC so they could talk it out privately without all the chaos in the stage.
Uber, that's my question.
You got to
Probably. Okay, word. Yeah, we need the personal combos because I'm like, damn.
That's not to see.
Yeah, but that's a stupid thing to say. You're gonna have to wait to see because he said that he wanted to talk to me before he posted the video, but he never reached out to me. So, wouldn't you want to talk to the person before you make false accusations on them? I don't know. It's kind of
There's no, bro. Nobody made a
Swag, chill.
Bro, Sense, calm down, nigga. I'm talking, bro. Come on now. You need to stop being You always do that.
You sound like you're mad.
Wait, I'm so confused. Is PackGod assuming that like heads were saying that he was the nigga with the shits? Like, because again, niggas already made that distinction. It was Jason.
You sound like you're mad, bro. Calm down.
I just got back home from school, nigga.
You do sound like you're mad, bro. Like, calm
okay,
down.
Nigga, my fault.
This isn't even about you, dog. It's nothing to do with you. It's random. I don't even know why you're talking to me right now. Just get the fuck out of the VC.
What?
Holy shit.
Bro, what is this?
Oh my god.
Talking to, bro?
I'm talking to a random on Discord. Drop the ego, bro. You're big.
Random, nigga. Who are
Yeah, bro, I can see this shit gonna get real interesting.
you, bro?
Your name is Swag with 2 G's and a new Roman font. Like, you're not cool.
Back in 2025. Shut your bitch.
You were never on.
Okay, chill.
Come on, bro.
Swag.
This nigga, bro. Hold on.
Swag.
I'm about to say, but these niggas about to be going back and forth, cutting each other's ass. But I ain't gonna hold you though. I ain't gonna hold you. PackGod. PG gang? Question mark? So much cooler, let me tell you.
Keep crying, bro. It's
Swag,
funny.
what is
Great content.
Swag?
Great content.
So PackGod, are you gonna like ask like this stuff like about like the stuff? I don't know if I have watched the most of the PackGod post video.
I'm just gonna keep saying it, bro. I don't know why I don't know why he said he's gonna confront me, but he keeps ducking me. That's all I'm here to say.
Okay, hold on.
I was asleep.
Let me explain that though.
Because I've been here for like 9 hours now. So.
I tried to tell you this earlier, nigga. It's 3 p.m. I literally just got home from school, and I don't know what epic going on.
I'm not asking. I don't know why you're speaking. This is nothing.
Okay, nigga, I'm telling you where Epic is at, though. I'm telling you where Epic is at, though.
Has he been talking to you at all?
Huh?
Has he been talking to you at all?
I texted him earlier. That's about it.
Did he text you back?
He doesn't answer his phone right in the morning, bro. Huh?
He's asleep. He's at school. He's asleep at 3:18 in the afternoon. Okay, got you.
He be up
That
until
makes
like
a lot
5
of sense, bro.
editing videos. I don't know what you expect.
How about saying, word, you can't take a nap? I ain't gonna hold you. Like, before I was really, y'all started waking up at 8, like, recently, I'm not gonna lie. It's doing me better. We got out the vids earlier. But, like, yo, before that, bro, I was waking up at, like, 12, 1, bro, because I was going to sleep at, like, 7 a.m. I ain't even going to cap, bro, because you're, you know, truly the most productive insomniac. But, like, yo, that joke happens sometimes, bro. You could be napping, like, what?
That makes a lot of sense, bro.
Bro, swag. Don't, bro, Swag. You kind of sound like you're mad, bro. Just like ask things calmly or some shit.
I'm just telling you. You keep interrupting me, Sen. You gotta stop doing that.
I'm not interrupting you.
Nah, bro, Swag. Sense is actually the only one being reasonable here. You're the one that's making your whole group look like an idiot.
How? Brother, you just insulting the nigga, bro. What the fuck?
What are you talking
about? I'm like, wait, what? Bro, I'm like, you're calling the nigga irrelevant, saying this nigga's not on all that shit. How the fuck is he making a group look bad? He didn't say anything. What the hell?
I want to make it clear again, bro. I never called PackGod a predator. If anything, I said he's not a predator.
Exactly. This is again the shit I get. I'll say it one more time. PackGod was not the nigga with the CP nor the nigga who distributed it. It was a nigga in his server, Jason, that nigga. No cap. The accountability that PackGod needs to take is a factor of, yo, nigga, you're the big content creator. This is your Discord server. If this shit's happening in your server, that shit falling back on you. Are you the nigga, again, who had it, distributed it? No. But if this shit gonna go on your server, nigga, you need to go ahead and X that shit out, delete it. Because, bro, clearly you don't have time to, like, look over that shit and actually have it. And make sure it's moderated.
because I know the internet had these allegations against him when it came to a relationship he was in. I definitely do understand.
I know nothing about that, so that's how you already know my Jones wasn't supposed to be malicious against him.
Then what he says whenever like when I'm calling him evil and this like within a topic of CP, it's gonna insinuate that he's a predator. You feel me? The internet especially, because in today's time, bro, predator exposing videos are like at the top of YouTube right now. You feel me? That's a fact. I do peep in like the Discord server. Failra would be seen saying like he's ducking, you know, he's clout chasing.
Oh, he's ducking, just start making false statements again. Ain't it crazy what people do for clout? Oh, it's PackGod, girl, got you. Get the fuck out of here, I'm not got shit. No, he's ducking, try to make false statements again. Are you, yeah.
Let me respond to that real quick. I wasn't ducking, I was asleep, okay? I had stayed up till like 6 or 7 a.m. that night, literally, bro. But they're pointing about
The late night type beats.
me at least making an effort, more of an effort to reach out to them about the situation before just making videos. It's something I make sure I do now with most of my recent videos, if you peep.
Time for Epic M1 and PackGod to talk. Talk to me, gang.
Yo, Epic, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, so basically, bro, I've been told that you wanted to have a chance to confront me, so I just wanted to do that. So here you go.
Alright, so
So here you go. Oh my god. The ego on this one.
couple questions. On September 21st, this was during Jason's like ban. Why did you still have like a friendship going on with him?
Can you please describe what you mean by I had a friendship going on with him?
Like y'all would be talking like y'all was homeboys and and when Taking That confronted you about the whole like him being unbanned, you acted all surprised when he told you himself.
Can you show where we were talking like homeboys?
Alright, let me get it.
Wait, I'm not trying to deny anything, right? Yeah, I'm just asking for reference because
I ain't gonna lie. Nah, that's fair. Nah, he can ask for proof. That's fair.
I just don't know exactly what
And
you're talking about.
folks told me they thought I was accusing you of being the that's not true at all. If anything,
Okay, clarify that.
I said you're not a in the video.
Did you accuse me of having a CP appeal system in my Discord server?
At first, yes. I ended up
I was about to say at first, yeah, but then that was clarified.
clearing that up with Rugged, who said that he did unban Jason, and he did like make that quote that he had a CP appeal system, but the CP appeal system wasn't true. He was just saying like stupid shit out of anger.
Which again on Rugged's part is fucking dumb, because no, that's a real crazy thing to say.
Just to confirm, so I understand properly, you made that accusation and then you realized that it was false after?
Essentially, yes. But Rugged did
Okay. I'm just gonna assume. Did you take the video down then? I'm assuming.
No, I
took
did
the
not.
video down where you made the. Why is my name in the video? Why is it about me? Why is it not about Rugged?
Situation.
Wait, it is about you though. It's happening in your Discord server. What are we talking about? You're not moderating your shit. Hold on.
How was I involved in the situation?
You're not moderating your Discord server. If you own a Discord server, even if you shove that shit up to your moderators, if Rugged, one of your moderators, is unbanning a nigga who has fucking CP, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's going back right up to you.
There's video evidence of you and Jason talking about it.
Can you show that? Can you show the video evidence?
I can show you. Now, in this next clip, I showed the clip that I was referring to PackGod. It's an 8-minute clip. It's where PackGod and Jason are literally talking on September 21st, around the same day that Jason was banned from PackGod's server after dude was exposed for the whole CP stuff. All right, I see it.
So wait, Jason was just recording private calls?
He was recording everything.
Wait, hold on. That's actually wild. I didn't even think about that word. Okay, so I guess that nigga Jason was really like, he was on real slime shit. Like he just been on some demon time shit for a minute now. Okay.
Alright, play it.
Alright.
Would only want to do it if like I would just fly her out. You know what I'm saying? Like I would just fly her out and then just date her in real life. Like if you don't have the means to do that, then you shouldn't even be doing it in the first place, because like where is it gonna go? Like this just never goes anywhere, and then it just falls apart. It's a waste of time.
I'm not gonna show this whole clip because it's obviously a really long clip, but for some
it's about a whole yap session.
context, bro, alright, they're in this server called discord.gg/daddy. Don't ask me why. They're in VC number 55. It's a public VC, right? Something I noticed in this recording, even when I was kind of like against PackGod, it seemed like he was going through something in this recording, you feel me? I guess at this time, PackGod was also going through something like that, you know, someone had just cheated on him, or his heart was broken. They were talking about that, and PackGod was...
Like I say all the time, I would hate to see anybody like love that they especially think is genuine and they feel like it's good, like go bad. You know, we get down. You just came off of the Clara Dow breakup, Johnny. Even if we have preconceived notions of people, you know what I'm saying? Let's not hate on the love.
giving this dude advice on like e-dating and stuff, you know what I'm saying? E-dating is not worth it. But yeah, during this conversation, Jason, look, they're talking about pain, right? They're relating, all right? Jason starts talking about, you know, I really miss doing the events in your server, doing this and that, bro, like, because he was banned at the time for what he did. So PackGod teamed this as like, okay, this dude's asking me to unban him from the server. So he said, just go to Rugged, go to my manager, bro. Cause like, I'm not gonna make a decision that's gonna like impact the whole server. 300.
Then who gonna make the decision? Last time I checked, it's PackGod's sewer. Not no one's sewer, it's PackGod's sewer. If there was any nigga making a decision, it would be you. Maybe I'm failing.
1,000 people in that server, bruh. Think about that, bruh. So he felt like he couldn't really take that responsibility as he was really inactive. Jason's manipulative ass took.
But that doesn't matter. It's your Discord server. Like again, if you're inactive, you don't even fucking use that shit. Just fucking delete it. Like, who gives a shit? And again, there's already a bad stigma and preconceived notions about fucking these sorts in anyway. Like, that shit is clearly a bad PR move. Bad optically. It's not good to have this shit. You might as well rid it.
This and went to Rugged saying, PackGod gave you the okay, giving a false reassurance that like, the big boss just cleared me. So like, bruh, come on, let me back in the server. Watch this clip.
He just lied for Rugged. That's crazy.
Yep.
This dude is actually a corn.
No,
like
bro, I
a
never
real
seen
corn,
that shit,
bro.
Oh, nah, bro. This nigga. Yeah, this fool Jason, yeah, nah, he shot out, bro. He one of them slimy niggas. Oh, I feel it.
It's probably, I mean, it's like, you know the Thanos game a while back? It's like that.
How does, yeah.
I just still think it's so fucking stupid for, like, you know what I'm saying, PackGod to shelve off this decision to this nigga, bro. Like, bro, he's your mod. Like, again, like, bro, you should, like, bro, if you were shaky on this shit, you should have just told this nigga, nah, bro, like, listen, I feel bad, I can share in his sympathy, but dog, like, you got some wild shit going on, you can't come back in the server, gang. Like, that shit raps.
Yeah, how does PackGod, like, bro, what? It makes no sense.
You see, even Rugged said, like, no,
like,
fuck
bro,
that, Yo, even Rugged said, wait, for real? Me? Like, yeah, that shit, it doesn't even sound real. It doesn't make no fucking sense. Why the fuck would PackGod give me the okay on this shit, to give me the power to give you the okay when you're talking to this nigga in a VC? Tell that nigga to tell you yes or no. What the fuck? Yo, nah.
Makes no sense.
You got that shit stuck in my head now.
That's what I do.
So when it comes to my thoughts about that, I'm gonna give y'all my raw thoughts about that situation, all right, bro? In that moment of that recording, you know, I was genuinely thinking that I guess PackGod was like evil. Like, I thought him and Jason were homeboys type shit, you feel me? I thought he was on the same level as Puss, you feel me? And also, when it comes to talking about taking the video down after realizing certain things were wrong, I was just really stubborn when it comes to that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why. When it comes to big decisions like that, especially in the moment, I'm gonna be stubborn. I'm gonna have to really think those decisions through. And I did, and I made the changes that I did in those hours I thought.
I'm about to say, yeah, he made the clarifications.
Now look, in this next clip, bro, PackGod makes the point that like, no, he didn't make a point. My friend Sens made a point that PackGod had Jason in one of his videos after Jason was exposed. I personally explained that I didn't really have a problem with this because like PackGod could have recorded that video before Jason got exposed, and he just really wanted to upload that video. He really liked it, you know what I'm saying? Cuppa obviously felt different, you feel me?
I guess that's it. I guess that's fair. Like, if the video was recorded before all the controversy came out, then it's like, I guess in that case you could still post it. But then at the same time, because the controversy is going on in the current, you posting that video associating with the person in the controversy is 9 times out of 10 gonna bring controversy to yourself. So I mean, like, I guess, but optically, like, you know what I'm saying, for the PR, I'd probably say hell nah, I wouldn't post that shit.
I'm about to let him up in the stage. Him and PackGod and PackGod's manager Fedra, they talk it out and whatnot. It wasn't really a little talk it out, it got heated as fuck.
Only gonna show where they clearly explain everything. Yeah, I was about to say, because if we gotta go through like the casual like PackGod videos type shit, if you don't get to Rome Dome Dimmadome, like, bro, I'm not sitting through that shit, bro. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, but look, them folks know more about the situation than I do, you know what I'm saying? So for a bit, I'm just gonna let them duke it out.
All right, let's let Faye and Cuppa talk, or like.
All right,
let's
you
let Faye
guys
talk.
talk.
I'm just gonna park really quickly. Hold on. I'm sorry.
What the Also, no, I was not banned. I'm still. if I was banned in sewer, I wouldn't have the little icon. I'm there.
No, it's fine. You got unbanned, whatever. No, yeah, I just wanted to come on here because I just see a lot of things that is untrue. You're basically saying that like that PackGod should take down his video, and he knew that that Jason was that he did something with CP or whatever. First of all, that story, it's basically, which is so dumb. I don't even know what we're supposed to talking about it. I mean, Jason had a fight with his girlfriend, and he.
Yeah, I'm clarified on that.
He threatened to send her to her parents.
Not threatened.
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. You saw right there. In the last vids, as far like, you know, because again, I'm picking up all the information watching Epic M1's videos. Again, shit all over Epic M1. Dropping the good vids out here, man. This boy real engaging. But yeah, like, yo, when I had last seen it, or was talking about this John, it was more or less on the factor, like, you were saying, like, he had threatened to send this John to her parents. Yeah, nah, they just outright confirming it. And this boy, he sent it to the parents and their brother. My lord there, bad man. My lord. Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
He did it.
It's fucking terrible, but... What about this shit isn't?
What?
He did it. We literally have proof of him. The victim. I'm not gonna say the victim's name. The victim said that Jason sent.
I'm talking, bro.
her to her own brother.
Papa.
To her brother. Also, other he said he distributed. So it happened. It wasn't a threat. Puss tried saying it was a threat. It's not a threat. It happens. All right. We're not gonna downplay this shit.
Okay, I know. Jason is an idiot. I don't like him either.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, we can agree on that.
I don't like him.
Yeah, I don't think anybody here likes Jason.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine. I guess we all can again agree on that.
Who likes him?
And we banned him immediately. And yes, I mean, I guess something happened. Something was misunderstood from our team. Got him banned. And then we re-banned him afterwards, and he's still banned to this day. But you can't really, like PackGod makes a ton of videos. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like he probably just even forgot that Jason was in his video, and just uploaded it because it was content. And then all this went down, and yes, PackGod had a bunch of them in there.
It's like, yo, okay, I understand the factor, but from the factor of like the Discord, it again leads back. Like, if you're making the claim that PackGod is inactive in this, John, and that like, yo, I guess the main heads that are active are his mods. Like, you gotta remember who are the responsible for these mob bulls. The hierarchy goes up is PackGod, bro. Like this. That's what I'm saying. If he don't have the time to be active in this shit and inactive and all that shit, bro, just say fuck it, bro. Fuck the cord, bro. Clearly, this shit not doing niggas, again, no good. So what the fuck is the point of this? Even if, again, after all this shit, bro, you got the nigga Jason out, bro. The nigga's a rat nigga, weird-ass nigga, bro. Yeah, sure. But it's like, yo, what's the chance of shit like this happening again? I'm sure now, after this shit, bro, niggas gonna try to moderate it even better. But, yo, I'm not gonna lie. We already seen the cracks in this shit, bro. You might as well just tear it all down before this motherfucker just collapse into some worse shit.
You can't.
Yeah, I understand there's sponsors, but like.
He's not a CP.
Well,
I'm not saying he's spread. I'm not saying PackGod has anything to do with this CP or anything. He hasn't done anything besides this. I'm just saying, like.
But in terms of the sponsor thing, it's not just like, oh, I can't. It's a legal contract I have. Like, I have an actual signed contract. But like, I have.
Well,
I literally
would the legal company understand if you made a like? I mean, that's pretty.
So that, I guess that's where like the I guess the disconnect and nuance comes from this, because that's like I was saying earlier, like, bruh, if we're just going on the Joan, it's like, yo, it's a video you already recorded or whatever. It's like, yeah, sure, I can understand because it was recorded before the controversy, but at the same time, still, when you post it, it's during when the controversy happened. Like, shit is gonna be bad optics for him. But if it's a sponsor, I mean, like, fuck, if he's contractually obligated to post that shit, it's like, damn, there's really nothing you could do, I guess. But yeah, I guess he just going fuck it, don't me seem like he really give a fuck. But like, yo, I guess he's just gonna take that optics play to the chin. I mean, here we are. Fuck.
If we're talking in legality here,
they don't care,
bro.
There's no repercussions.
Okay, so they don't. Okay.
They just want to get their shit out there. Like you gotta understand, bro. Like there's no evidence whatsoever, because it isn't true, that Jason has become like a big figure or a big creator or a big like.
Who's saying that shit? We're saying he was a nigga that was spreading CP in the Discord.
Content creator.
I'm not trying to say you gave him a
yeah, like who, bro? What the fuck? Niggas not even worried about that shit.
Platform or anything.
I know, but the only way that you could try to argue this angle where like him being in this video is doing harm to the world would be if this video caused him to get a platform.
I don't even give a fuck about the video. Like, obviously, in no like shape or fashion should we be promoting like this nigga Jason. Duh. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, clearly, bro, we see what type of action the nigga's on. But, bro, I'm more or less with the main shit. Like, yo, he was sending CP in the Discord server. It's like, yo, if he's in a video, yeah, fine. That's fucking bad optics. You shouldn't have this nigga in a vid. The server. What the fuck is going on here? Like, yo.
If he somehow was able, can I finish, please? If he was somehow able to turn his appearance in this video into him having a platform where he was influencing people, then by all fucking means, I would have gone out myself and be like, look, this is a bad person. This is what he did. Don't f with it, right? But there's been no effect. He's a nobody. He's literally a nobody. Nobody knows this guy at all.
That's the thing, though. He is using it. He is using that to.
I feel I can understand where PackGod is coming from. An argument of like, yeah, because I say this all the time too. It's like, yeah, heads know him, but like on a general basis, are you going out of your way to go fucking watch Jason or go find Jason? Yeah, fuck no. But I'm like, niggas know him now, and they know that he might be associated to you, PackGod, in some ways. That shit ain't looking too fucking good. That's the problem. Like,
further, I've seen him in Edgy, I've seen him in other servers, and he's like, well, I was in a PackGod video. Like, he uses it.
He could use that as a conversation piece, but he doesn't have a YouTube channel. He doesn't have an Instagram. He doesn't have a big platform where he's influencing people. It's
no longer.
There's no reality right now where this individual is influencing other people because of his appearance in my video. And if there was a reality where that was happening, I would say you're right. You're 100% right. It's my fault that he got to that point. I will literally find a way to get that video taken down. I will announce him. I'll figure it out. But it is not, because he is a nobody, and because nobody wants to watch him because he doesn't offer anything at all. And that's just.
Well, yeah, he leached off of Puss. What I'm saying though is that.
Yeah, I mean that is true.
I just, of course, like having someone like that in your content is a little bit conflicting when I pack and I do all this. Then I will just keep the video. I know it's for legal. Now you say it's for legal reasons. I understand.
The video was posted before. What do you?
Okay, that doesn't mean okay.
I know, but if I knew beforehand, I could have. You know what I'm saying? But it was already posted. Like, bro, every single time, like, bro, you could say that about anything. Like, for example, if Moist Critical does a video talking about EDP or what's that guy's name? Just some person has a video where there's a predator or they're interviewing a predator, or when a news station interviews like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, probably not about to be interviewing a predator.
Jeffrey Dahmer, or when something like that happens, like you're trying to act like media with bad people in it should all be extinguished.
The reason why I want this to be known is because, unfortunately, I have had friends that have been like exposed as like big people. Like I'm gonna drop names. Like I knew Potamer, like Kaneko Kin, all this, right? And I don't want anybody accidentally getting involved in someone as sick as this person, because this shit like he's done. And that's why I don't like that he's
you're
in your video.
You're trying to help me. You're looking out for me.
I'm trying to raise awareness to the in your community, not to with this dude, because his username is in your video, and I know dumbasses will try to add people that are affiliated with you because I've seen it.
The main question to hear now is like, okay, the shit with Jason, the nigga's banned, he's permit. Obviously, this whole situation is going on. So, yeah, that nigga can never be let back ever. He's banished. He's fucking exiled. It's like, yo, if you're going to, again, continue to have a Discord server, PackGod, because Yeah, mainly think about it. Yeah, this is where all the fucking content spawns from. It's like, yo, you really gotta be on your best P's. You gotta have like multiple mod niggas, like, yo, straight on their shits, bro. Like, maybe you gotta start paying these niggas or something, because it's like, yo, again, if you're going to keep this server around and this shit has a potentiality to happen, you need to mitigate that shit as much as possible, bro. If you gotta pay like 10 different mod niggas, bro, hey, listen, the views on your shit looking nice, so you might be able to pay these niggas a little bit. If it avoids bullshit like this, I think it might be worth it. It's like, I just don't know. This whole jump. But I don't know. Again, that's biased perspective. I keep saying, yo, fuck Discord. I done seen so many dramas, so many allegations on all that shit spawn off of this fucking one singular platform. Like, yeah, I just like avoid this shit as much as possible.
People used to think I was a mod in your server, dude, and they used to go to my channel. They used to try to add me, like, oh, you know, PackGod and shit. And when I see that this guy is in your
used to be a mod?
No. People used to think I was a mod because I used to chill in your server a little bit.
I still just don't understand, like, what do you guys want me to do? Like, this kid made a dumbass decision, and like the only other route that can be taken is if you have a huge problem with it, call the police or contact law enforcement and tell them that this 17-year-old sent his 17-year-old girlfriends to her parents and see what they do.
An anonymous tip was given, yes.
Anything. Okay.
Interesting. Well, that scenario would have to happen for us to know the results of that. But anyway, regardless of that factor, to answer PackGod's question, it's more or less kind of what I was saying earlier. It's like, yo, again, if you're gonna continue to let the server run, brother, I would just hope that, like, yeah, you have to stay on 10 out of 10, especially after this drama you see you're going on. You're with yourself here. I mean, well, during that time when he was in Discord call, but you see he's in a drama because of this. I would say from here on out, yeah, 10 out of 10, flawless moderation in your John gang, especially because, again, this is where he makes the content from. You would think that this would be the spot where you would want nothing assuredly to happen, because then this puts your career at risk in multiple factors. One, on a tip of, like, just making content in general, and two, obviously, because rep PR. But, like, yeah, I would just hope that, like, yeah, man, in the future, let's keep that moderation, like, airtight. Let's keep that boy nice, because, yeah, we can't be having no more Jasons, bro. Nah.
Okay. Cool, good. But then besides that, like, there's nothing else to do, Cuppa. Like, it's it. It's over.
What I'm saying is that I just wanted to raise awareness about the horrible person that happened to be in your video. I'm sure you didn't think.
Also, yo, PackGod, he might want to hire some new mods, like new bulls, bro. Maybe old management just not too good anymore, clearly.
Oh, well, I need to get this sponsorship,
you're seeing it as a
or
way
whatever.
to attack me. That's where, like, you're not just raising awareness about the person.
I'm not really the one attacking you.
Well,
Epic is more against you than I am.
Epic, let me ask you a question, bro. Your title is PackGod, the most evil YouTuber ever.
The next point, which is really important in this video, bro, he makes the point that, like, but his point was that by calling him, like, the most evil YouTuber or the biggest coward when it came to a
clickbait, bro, I don't give a fuck.
Topic like CP, it insinuates that PackGod is the to the internet. So that was.
And here's what I'm saying. Obviously, this is why you have to make the clarification and distinctions. But Heads already did that for PackGod. He was not the one that had the CP or distributed it. It was someone in his server that posted it there.
This is the one point that, like, I genuinely understood, and that's why I made the changes that I made. You feel me? Yep.
Like, in your face type shit.
I'm recording a video right now. I'm trying to change the narrative with these videos into, like, exposing Jason, and just folks can learn from our mistakes, what we did in the situation. He's the dude that got this Addy and shit for me. He's the dude that got that. Oh, word. Yeah. Word. So hey, Jason, I ain't backing down, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Word. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's bro, that talk is for the part 4 video, bro. Stay tuned for the part 4 video.
Yo, he's about
Series going crazy.
Like,
Netflix,
yep, that's where we're gonna talk about the whole lawsuit that's happening and whatnot. All right, bro.
Folk trying to get this Addy.
I'm like, wait, what? There's a lawsuit happening with this, John? Oh yeah, Lord getting spicy out here. But yeah, nah, we still need some more clarifications.
Sent revenge to parents, and now he's threatening with a lawsuit.
Yep.
You snitching on yourself, right? Like,
He's threatening with a lawsuit. What, defamation? I ain't gonna lie. Yo, if they got proof that he's doing this, John, I don't know how defamatory that is.
your lawyer about to have a hell of a day trying to. What am I so? That's it.
Now look, I'm happy that we're turning this into more of exposing Jason type of thing, because look, man, oh my god. This is the part of the video, the whole series, where me and Jason first talk. I just brought up a part 4, like, just now, bro. Like, y'all really gonna see that part 4, cause, bruh, this gets deep. You feel me? It all starts when this man Plus makes a video responding to me. Nats is responding to that, you know what I'm saying? And like, he's calling him out a little more. This man Plus reaches out to him midstream. They get into a Discord call. This Plus is yelling. So I'm like,
he started off crashing off the ripper. I feel that.
Begging in the chat, yo, bro, add me to the group chat right now, bro. Nah, bro. This man is defending my name. I ain't finna let him get, you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck think he ain't talking to him like that on Discord?
He said, hold up, let me pull up. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, nah, you can't leave Brody out there hanging. Hold on. Tag team him.
Don't worry, guys. Things didn't really get heated between me and Plus, alright? But I'm not here to talk about that. Feel me? I'm here to talk about Jason. Because he got involved. He got added to the group chat. At one point, it was just me and Plus talking it out, you know what I'm saying? Becoming more peaceful. But in a separate VC, this man Nats is being 2v1'd by Jason and Cyan. So the victim.
Wait. So when you finding out that Jason's is in a whole nother separate like Discord VC or whatever with his ex-girl that he did this Joan to, like just I don't know, like flaming his one man's like this, bro. We gotta be in a simulation, bro. This can't be real, yo. He sent the CP to her parents and her brother. Why the fuck is she in a Discord with this nigga? What the fuck is going on here?
It pisses me off to think about that. I'm not gonna talk too much about it though.
Yes or no answer.
I'm fucking baffled. Like I'm actually like, why the fuck is she in it, bro? Cyan cannot be fucking Jason's ex-girlfriend, right? Like there's no way, because holy shit, I fucking hate it all.
Do you want justice? No, I am reviewing the video that Bus made yesterday. So you don't want justice?
No, but the sheer fact that you drag it on isn't helping.
Can you go ahead and get a few words in, please?
So, if you don't know who's in the background, that's Jason. Knowingly with this man streaming, they put him in a group chat, all alone. Kicked whoever he invited. I tried to join, they kicked me off the jump. They were just straight up on this man, saying that, oh, you don't want justice, you don't care about her well-being. Now remember the analogy from earlier? Keep it in mind for some time real quick. While this was happening, me and Plus were talking it out.
I get like at least 40 different accounts asking me, are you friends with Potimer? Why? I'm so confused. I thought you blocked them. Everyone just misinterpreted your video because it was like formatted strange.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was why I replied to it. I didn't have to reply to the Jason thing. If people want to go watch it, they can. I already gave my reply to that.
I understand that. I understand.
Yeah. Hey, man, I love you, bro, okay? I hope you understand this.
There's no hate.
It's hard to understand something.
I'm sorry, I don't trust no ads.
You know?
I feel you.
I don't trust no ads.
I understand.
Nah, you was too accepting on Jason at first, gang. Even if you did drop him off now, I don't know. I have to question your character. I don't think you are like a world evil or no junk like that. I be seeing, but like, I'm gonna watch.
It might weird you out that I'm friends with him, but like the thing is I genuinely try to see the best in people. That's what I.
Nah, that's fire, and you should do that. But I'm not gonna lie, his best could have been like, yo, just. I don't even know which way to put it, to be honest. Like, yo, it's just so bad up until this point for Jason. It's just like, dog. Like, bro, he did the John initially. Now you just straight up lying on the name of, like, PackGod or whatever. Like, saying that he said it's cool or whatever, John, so you can come back on the server. Like, bro, now we finding out you tag teaming another bull with apparently your girl that you had fucking, you know what I'm saying, sent the CB to her fucking parents and her back. Like, bro, this shit. Yeah, nah, listen, Puss, you could do better, big bro. You could do better. I'm dead ass. Nah, there's no best to see in that nigga Jason.
I'm looking for. If you're blocked, okay? If you're like doing actually wild, you're blocked.
But yeah, no shit. Because who the fuck wants to be around them type niggas?
He just threatened because like they were in a
Nah, he did. He did. That's where we at now.
toxic relationship for months, and he was trying to see.
That doesn't justify any of that, John. No. Your relationship could be toxic, and you could not send like nudes to your partner. What are we talking about?
Way to like, I don't know. I can't.
Nah, I do know, and you should know. What are we talking about? I ain't gonna lie. Again, we all know. See, this is why I be telling motherfuckers, for real, that y'all don't want love for shit. Like, y'all, like, heads be fucking lying, bro. Like, dead ass. All y'all want is that cute shit in the relationships you already know. And trust me, who doesn't? Trilly wants it too. The little cuddles, you know what I'm saying? The cute moments, the little dates and all that shit. But nobody wants to go through the frustrations when y'all disagree, when arguments come up, all that different shit. Because when that side really appears, niggas' true colors and how they handle those situations, it start getting mixy. Now it's fuck everybody. Now it's this, that, like, bro, that shit is shot and dry. I'm not gonna lie. You need to know what you're getting into when you're getting into these relationships, gang. You gotta realize it's not always sunshines and rainbows. No cap. And if you do think it's that, I don't think you're ready for relationships.
Can't reason with him about it, but I just try to see the best in people for it. You know.
You gotta. Nah, I need more elaboration. And still, after like we're 3 videos deep in this now, I still need more elaboration on that because you still haven't done it.
Like, because he's a good person and he just made.
He's not. He's blatantly not off of this. Like, again, do we have to go through track history? Did this shit with his girlfriend? It was already bad enough because their shit was toxic. He did this shit with his girlfriend, the fucking CB shit or whatever, bro. Threatening the parents, fucking lying to PackGod to get back in the server, bro. Like, now ganging up on another nigga with said girl, bro. This nigga's not a good nigga, bro.
But anyways, in this next clip, I noticed that this man that's getting 2v1'd by Jason and.
Can you go ahead and get a few words in, please?
Okay. First off, so this happened over a goddamn year ago. Grow up, get the fuck over it. Stop bringing it up in the first place.
Fuck you mean, get the fuck over it, bro. Hell? See, these niggas crazy. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
That shit done and over it a long time ago. But yeah, you guys keep dragging that shit back from the cloud, and you're sitting here streaming it. I'm fed up with this shit. I'm done with it because everyone keeps trying to bring it back up.
At this point, I was pissed off and I trapped Jason. In the chat where we had this man trapped, Jason told me you didn't care about her permission to talk about the drama, post the video. And I said, you didn't care about her permission.
I'm about to say, yo, that baffled me. You ain't care about her. You ain't care about her permission. Nigga, did you? What the fuck? I looked at this nigga like he's crazy as hell. I'm like, nigga, huh? I ain't gonna lie. And again, no one's even really trying to talk about his girly Bob, or at least his ex-girly Pop. Niggas is mainly focused on you, Jason. What the fuck are we talking about? How you are a fucked up nigga. What are we talking about? It's not, and even to this, the main thing obviously is the CB shit, but there's obviously other shit like you lying to fucking PackGod that's showing like, yo, your character, patterns of behavior shit. Like, huh? That shit wild.
And permission would have made this still wrong, by the way. But you didn't care about her permission to send her to her parents.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, my nigga, don't try to virtue sick me on that shit. And then, bro, who was wasn't it Jason in the last vid where the niggas was in the one shit and they were talking about how like, oh yeah, bro, like they were making comparisons on like praying to God and shit like that. I remember that, bro. Fuck, how exactly did that shit go down? It was such, they were making like comparisons and then they were like, oh well, would you swear that's a sin? It was some dumb shit. I was like, holy fuck. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I gotta really see if I can think of that shit more or less while that shit keeps going.
Jason said in the chat that she's saying I need to move on and leave this be. He also wanted me to get in a call, so we did.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this as quickly and as fastly as I can in a viable manner that you can understand.
Go ahead.
First of all, you are dragging in people that are not part of the situation. If you want to bring people to justice, if you want to do that, etc., you are doing a very bad job at that.
How? Explain. I ain't gonna lie. Again, no one's really talking about her. We're talking about what you did to her, bro. No one is trying to bring her into this shit. Niggas are confronting your ass. What are we talking about?
Here, we've talked it out for literally a year now. We've been cool for a year now. It does not excuse my actions. I've talked about this very publicly. Me and her are cool. Me and so many people are cool. That does not excuse what I did. Do you understand the premises I've just laid out?
Yes.
Second point. Do you understand that?
Why'd you lie to PackGod?
This one right here, the one that I terribly leaked, we've been cool for a while, and she's saying, If you want to bring this whole thing to justice, leave it be, because it is affecting her whenever you bring it back up. We've come to terms on this. And every time that you stream or talk about this or bring it up, she literally had to go on mute a few moments ago because she was crying her head off. Over you, she was saying, this epic M1 dude won't leave me alone, all this, all that. You are the cause of that.
No, you're the cause of that. Why did you do this shit in the first place instead of using your fucking brain? What are we talking about?
Are you okay with this?
Okay, hold on. You saying I won't leave you alone. I never interacted with you. He then makes the argument that like, oh, he took accountability and stuff, you know, the situation was all done with months ago, you know, the entire PackGod server was involved. He was punished heavily. He was frowned upon for this. So why is this still being brought up? My response was, you can't walk away from a situation that serious. He was also saying that like, oh, every time it's brought up, it affects mentally. I didn't say this at the time, but I think that's a trauma thing. With the thing that Jake did to you, of course, every time it's brought up, it's gonna affect you badly. You're gonna revisit those emotions you felt at the time of that situation. Because something as serious as that doesn't just get swept under the rug. It's gonna affect you terribly. That's detrimental. So now, look, he's about to respond to me saying, you're trying to walk away from this.
I didn't. I told you this.
Okay, yeah. So you have to
walk away from it. You have to pipe down. Okay.
No.
It's my business and it wasn't anybody else's.
Okay, but I'm talking to Jason. Can you be respectful? I've been respectful.
Hey, hold on, wait, but he's the person. You want to bring justice to the situation, right?
Okay, we're talking to you right now, and
why the fuck are they still interacting? Like, again, I don't even understand. This shit is so dumb. Holy shit. Like, again, like this whole shit that fucking Jason did to this girl, like, why are they even still talking? There's some shit where like, yeah, bro, you definitely should not be interacting with that nigga no more whatsoever. Like, this shit already is throwing me off, but
Can I finish speaking?
Can I finish speaking?
Okay. So hold on. I'm just gonna bring this up. If you want to bring justice to the situation, you have to respect that she doesn't want this posted at all. You want justice? You drop this. That's what she wants.
My, like, again, and like, yo, again, heads, like, no one's even trying to confront, like, you know what I'm saying, it's like Sperly Pop, that's the victim and all that, but my question is, like, why does she still want to associate with this nigga? I have, like, no fucking clue. Like, this nigga leaked your private shits again. Like, what, even if niggas are cool now, yeah, nah, fuck that. Like, bro, this nigga done really been, this is way past invasion of privacy. This is definitively breaking that shit in half. It's like, why is she still in a Discord with this nigga?
Okay, well, here's the thing, Jason. You can't just walk away from the situation, as I said. And when it comes to accountability, people are going to hate you for that. People are going to bring it up. You have to take accountability for that.
I understand.
I take accountability right now. You need to drag it out.
Jason then goes on to ramble about how he's done this and that. You know, he's done community service. He's changed mentally. And he takes accountability.
My question is, like, what is his... Fuck, bro, this shit's already gonna get so bad. Because, like, I just, like, yo, you already know me. Truly, with this slops, I'm nosy as shit. So I'm just thinking of, like, mad different scenarios. And my question, again, why is she still associating with this nigga when he did this fucking crazy shit to you, right? Off of that basis, it's like, what is his intention still talking to her and keeping close with her? What is his John there? Because now I'm asking that too. It's like, does this nigga think he about to fuck with her again, date her again? What is going on? I don't see how motherfuckers could reconcile after some shit like this. Because again, I'm not even gonna lie to you. In other spaces, this kind of remind me of the, you know, the Destiny shit with the whole Pixie situation. And I'm not gonna hold you. The way that shit perceived, yeah, niggas is not becoming cool after that shit. Actually, that motherfucker went to court, is in court. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't understand how, within, like, looking at a scenario like that, how this is a scenario happening here where the same shit basically happened. And it's like, y'all cool? Y'all sitting in the Discord together? Y'all 2v1ing another nigga? What the fuck? Meanwhile, Destiny is going through legal battles and shit. Like, I don't know. Shit off.
He said, quote unquote, I take accountability for the fact that people are gonna hate me, people are gonna attack me for this. But then they both also say to me that what I'm doing to bring these folks to justice is not bringing them to justice. It's not doing anything. That's what they said. Because the situation's been done with.
I just want to know what they still have to communicate about. Like I'm genuinely curious on that.
As they said before, so there's no need to call this out no more. I started to blame myself for the way that was feeling. But here's the thing. What he's doing right now is trying to throw all the blame on me. Gaslighting is the manipulation of someone into questioning their own perception of reality.
This is in no way fucking Epic and One's fault. Again, none of this shit would have ever happened in the first place, you know, if Jason never did this bad shit in the fucking first place.
People get triggered emotionally when something reminds them of a traumatic event.
Oh, rip skis. Battery went bye-bye. You already know what it is. We heading that boy out? No boy. No boy. Never. You already know how that gets down. Alright, word. But yeah, no, I'm just like that's just something that's bothering me this whole time. Like if the cyan person is the girly pop that Jason fucking, you know what I'm saying, exposed and leaked the nudes of, bro, why the fuck are they still associating with each other? Like that is something that needs to be called into question. I see no reason that they would still need to interact. Like even if Jason wants to apologize about the situation, cool, nice. Yeah, nigga, maybe I accept your apology, maybe I don't, but there is for no whatever reason that we need to keep in contact. I see none after that shit. Like,
because their brain connects the traumatic memory to specific stimuli, causing an involuntary and intense reaction. Trauma triggers can be anything that reminds a person of the traumatic experience, such as a smell, sound, or visual scene, and can evoke feelings of fear, panic, or agitation. It's very clearly agitated by this being brought up. It is not my intent to make her go crazy or anything. This is for documentary purposes only of what is literally public information. Now here's my response to them saying, oh, you're doing nothing by doing what you're doing.
There's always
gonna be a latent function when it comes to stuff that everyone does.
Okay.
See that it's from a year ago? It's called Leave It Alone.
Epic, I'm gonna say this from person to person. I don't even consider myself a person at this point because I know that I'm not even worthy of that. I'm a bad person. I'm telling you this. I am a bad person.
Yeah, you definitely are still a bad person because again, why the fuck are you still in contact with this girl? It makes no fucking sense. Like,
I take accountability for my actions. I take accountability for what comes out.
Sure. Again, actually, you know, not fuck the accountability because good, you need to take that shit because it's fucking shit is crazy. But what is your future intentions by keeping in contact with this girl though? Like I am like genuine, like I'm telling you, bruh. Like, I'm not trying to say this nigga being on some, like, even, like, crazier shit. Oh, my God. Like, this and the third. But, like, I just don't see, like, for his personal PR on Jason's end, still even being around her is, like, it just sounds like a terrible idea considering what he did. Like, what the fuck? Whatever.
After it.
Okay.
Can we both be respectful men and honor the person's wishes right here? And say, leave it be.
Why didn't you initially?
Let it be. I'm telling you.
Right now. People to leave it alone. She's been asking it out.
Over and over and over again. Leave it alone. We've talked it out. Leave it alone. He's taking accountability. She's done is absolutely. You're not even like the fourth person. We had another person named like Take 9 who was gonna do this, and he had to walk up and be like, "Yo, I don't want this." He's done so much. The guy had like a few 100,000, I think, or like something like that. He's done so much. He's changed so much, and I said, I'm trying my best to change so much. Take 9 saw that and he goes, "I'm so sorry. I didn't know this. I'll leave it be." You're not the first person who's come up to me about this.
Now, him mentioning Take 9, shout out Take 9 by the way, for me, very talented YouTuber.
Yo, all I'm gonna say is, yeah, some things are not fucking aligning, bruh. Some things are not aligning. That's all I'm gonna say.
This will be important in just a bit. They then go on to say like, oh, you should just leave the situation alone. That's how you really come to justice. You know, the same thing. He says this too.
If you want to, I get it. You're a content guy. I want you to use this clip in it. Oh, this whole thing. I don't want any footage in this, no editing in it. Just this. You can post this. You can post anything.
Yes, brother, I understand. Go ahead.
Just leave it out of it.
Now, I'm editing this because, dude, we talked for like 2 hours. For the rest of this, I don't even have to really show, because it's just the same thing over and over again, alright, bro? And this is where I really got pissed off. I also won't show the rest, because after this, it was just a private talk, alright? They didn't want the rest to be shown. He requested I take my videos down. Now, I sugarcoated it. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll think about it. If no, that means no.
I was about to say, I would have just said no. Because I ain't gonna lie, nah. I ain't gonna hold you. Again, the clarifications was made. Obviously, again, the whole thing with PackGod as individual, that shit got nothing to do with him. It's his server. That's the part that does have to do with him. And obviously, you need to take responsibility on the factor of, yo, this is your server. But yeah, nah, them videos staying up, especially on the efforts of Jason, bro. He tried to do some fucking weird shit, and then, bruh, again, I'm still on the nigga with Jason. Like, bro, why the fuck did you blatantly lie to Rugged, bro? What's up with that sneaky shit you got going on, bro? You was lying on behalf of PackGod name. I gotta ask you mad fucking questions, like, bro, this shit, bro.
Tell you. No, that means no.
I just hit
it was never even mentioned in any of those two videos. Now back to the analogy Jason brings up. If we could find it real quick.
God would feel the exact same way, and Jesus would towards him. So much.
Oh, see, I told you. He started, bro. In the other video, he started bringing this shit up, bro. Oh my god, I was sitting there like, bruh, like.
No, that means
like, again, I say it all the time. I'm not disrespecting nobody beliefs. I always say, like, yo, if your beliefs is what's making you happy and doing better to prosper, go right ahead. I ain't gonna be mad at you. But I don't know how religious Jason was before this.
No, it was never even mentioned in any of those two videos. Now back to the analogy Jason brings up.
And that's exactly what I kept saying. Like, yo, the main John is pressing like bulls like Jason, Puss, and like PackGod, bro. The John's not even on like mainly with his girly pop. It's just talking about what Jason himself had did. Like,
find it real quick.
God would feel the exact same way, and Jesus would towards him. So much as somebody who stole a Snickers bar.
You see?
Oh my God, yeah, this clip is just.
You're aware of what you did, though, right?
So you hear this? And people are saying in the background, I mean, you're aware of what you did though, right?
This is what I'm saying. That clip in the last video was so boxed for Jason. I was like, oh my God, bro. I'm like, there's no way he's trying to compare right now. Him distributing, like, you know, him like literally having and then distributing like, yo, his girly pop, like ex-girly pop or whatever, nudes, bruh. And he's comparing that shit to stealing a Snickers bar. This shit is actually ridiculous, bruh. Like, there's no way. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo.
His excuse was that, you know, these two situations are parallel. You know, God wouldn't like a stealer as much as he wouldn't like someone who did what Jason did.
I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, yeah, because they're both sins, but I think there's a level of like, you know, there's a definite level of how bad these things truly are. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't steal a fucking Snickers bar, duh, you're still a thief. But it's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna prosecute and be way more harsher on the nigga who fucking sent the CP than I am the nigga who took the Snickers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
confrontation with him in his own analogy. The analogy that Jason gave me, let's say we have chocolate ice cream and vanilla ice cream. You like chocolate ice cream more, but you have to think about if you want chocolate or vanilla ice cream more. You have to.
Oh fuck, yo, what is this thought experiment? Hold on. What is this thought experiment? Ice cream. Thought, hold on, I forgot exactly what it's called. Yeah, he tried to Jedi mind tricks his ass. That shit not working with me. Hold on. Thought experiment. Yeah, hold on. Where, bro? Hold on. Yeah. Is it this? Man, you stand in line, bro. Where is the? Oh my God, bro. Hold on, no, I forgot exactly what this is called. Nah, I don't care. I gotta find like some version of this because now that I brought it up. Yeah. Bro, whatever. It's the infinite universe theory. It's this, John. Hold on. Infinite. Where is it? No. Oh my God, it's really making me type this all out for real. Like, I hate this, John. Yeah, infinite. Okay. It's this, John. The infinite universe theory posits that the universe has no spatial or temporal bounds extending infinitely long durations, constant exploring, and suggest that when you travel a spaceship, no ends. No, this isn't it. Wait, hold on. No. This is not it either. Wait. Where is this John at? It's like, yo, it's like one of those, you know what, fuck it, I don't care. Anyway, fuck the theory. Basically, what this shit is, right? It's like, yo, when you see like a fucking chocolate and vanilla ice cream, right? It's basically off of whichever one you looked at first and you instinctually were like, oh yeah, I want that one, is always the one you're gonna want. Because obviously, you look at this and then there could be like an external reason on why you wouldn't choose a certain John or whatever. Like, say for instance, one of them costs more or whatever. Like, duh, if you don't have enough money, then you're gonna choose the other one. one. But whichever one you saw first, like, you know, whichever one out of the two you saw first and wanted, like, just off the basis of, I don't even know how to explain, just off natural instinct, that's the one you want. He tried to do this shit. Nah, it didn't work. Like,
think about that. He compared that to the other parallel of his situation. In the context of the ice cream with the parallel stuff, this would be me caring about well-being or me caring about views. First, he asked me this question, all right? He asked me this question first, and every normal human being would say,
it's fucking crazy. Yeah, you know what's so stupid about this? Nah, I really would have been in this shit. I'm like, yeah, nah, duh, of course we do. Like, of course heads care for her well-being. That's exactly why I'm asking why the fuck you're still talking to her. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I think it would be in her best interest after that shit to never converse with you again. What the hell is going on here?
Of course I care about another human being's well-being, but he tried using that against me to like persuade me into making the decision that he wants. But I still stood on my decision. Like, yo, y'all not about to just force me to do what the fuck I'm gonna do. It was also 10 p.m. after I had been sitting on my desk since the morning of that day. I was tired, and by him doing all this talking and rambling, I was literally dozing off. There would be points where I'd be like, huh? Say that again? You feel me? Because I was literally dozing off, bro. Now let me know what you think about that call, alright? After that call, I hop into a call with, you know, some of my homeboys, Swag and Trojans.
It's crazy though. Hold on. Did you mention to her at all that she was siding with the guy who caused all of the harm to begin with? Did you?
I was going to, but I didn't want to like come off rude or anything, because it's like I wanted to hear them out for real, feel me? Because I never talked to them ever. I never interacted with them.
I'm sorry, niggas would have had to call me a fucking asshole, bro. But I would have said that shit. I'm like, cause that's what I've been saying this whole time, and that shit is bothering me. It's like, bro, you're sitting there in the disky with the nigga that distributed your fucking nudes. Why the fuck are you still talking to this nigga? Like, dead ass, like that shit is like scratching the back of my head like a mean ass itch. I'm like, bro, why the hell is she still communicating with this nigga? What is going on here? Like,
all of the harm to begin with? Did you?
I was going
that she was siding with the guy.
Yeah, y'all about to say, let's hear this again. Stamp this in again.
It's crazy though. Hold on. Did you mention to her at all that she was siding with the guy who caused all of the harm to begin with?
This is what directly what he said is exactly what I wanted to ask and like felt. Like, are you really sitting here like taking this nigga's side? Do you know what he did to you? Like, see, and this is where like, yo, I don't even want to get into all this extra shit, because again, this is like the parasocial getting into all the deep shit, and I literally say all the time, don't do this shit. But it's like, something about that is throwing me the fuck off. Like, I don't. No parasocial shit.
I was going to, but I didn't want to like come off rude or anything, because it's like I wanted to hear them out for real, feel me? Because I never talked to them ever. I never interacted with them.
You say you just didn't want to lose the opportunity?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, you really just could have like been really bold and said that.
Like, yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not a confrontational nigga, bro. I will be honest, bro. I'll crash out on this shit. But, like, in moments like these, bro, when it's some real serious shit, nah, I start locking the fuck in. Because I'm like, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, again, I'll take the cancellation. If confronting her, asking that question would have got me canceled, I would have took that shit to the chin. That's really what it is, though. But that's real best interest. I don't care what nobody says. Because real talk, if this not even if, we know he did it. This motherfucker you're talking to is the nigga that did this shit to you. You no longer need to fuck with this nigga ever again. Dead ass. What the hell is going on here? Like, I totally fuck what I'm saying. Well, no, that shit was right. But fuck what I was about to say, where she was in the John saying, like, yo, it's been a year ago. It's whatever. Like, bro, who has got you saying that? Do you feel that way, or does this nigga got you saying that shit? Like, see, nah, no parasocial shit. No parasocial shit. I'm out.
And make her think about it, at least.
I mean, I feel like she wouldn't even care though, because it's like she's saying, oh, I understand what he did was wrong, but I forgive him. I see the good in people.
I don't fucking believe.
I feel like she wouldn't even do it.
I find that ridiculous. Do y'all not? Like, bro, no way you're sitting here just gonna forgive the nigga who literally posted your private body on fucking John's or whatever on some malicious shit and then send it to your parents and your brother? What the fuck you mean you just forgive this nigga? Is bygones be bygones? Nah, fuck that nigga. What the hell? This nigga shot.
He caused it.
Now, he has a good argument here too.
Straight shot out. Like,
shifting the blame towards me, does it show that Jason really changed? If he's just gaslighting the situation when he could have been the one that initially caused this? Listen, man, as I said, bro, this guy is very manipulative, and I think he's genuinely evil. Like, I'm gonna say that right now. I think I see pure evil in this, bro. You feel?
I think this nigga is genuinely a fucking idiot because again, I don't understand. On his optics, and most definitely for her best interest, these motherfuckers should never have interacted ever again. If Jason wanted to apologize to her for what he fucking did, sure, I feel as though, like, yeah, you should shove off an apology. It's fucking terrible, and obviously let that boy truly be a sorrowful one and be remorseful. But after that, it's a done dealio. I'll ask once more, why the fuck are they still in discourse together? That's all I'm gonna leave that shit.
Feel me, bro? Like, no. Plus, we talking about, oh, I be seeing the good in people. I see no good in.
I don't see. That's exactly what I said coming off of that section with Puss. I don't see no good in that nigga. I don't know where the fuck Puss is either.
Jason, bro. Gangster, bro. I see no good.
No, that shit gangsta. I ain't gonna lie. No, real shit though, gangster for real. Cause it's like, bro, what the fuck? Bro, at every moment I'm seeing from this nigga Jason, he doing a bad, bro. I haven't seen good for shit. It's like you already started off on the bad notions or whatever the fuck was going on to where Puss wanted to just drop you off the channel, wanted to straight, in his words at least, deplatform your ass, even though it's not what he did. He just dropped you off the channel. Like that shit already bad enough. Then he want to go back and be friends with you. He already know you had some toxic Johns going on. He already know that you had some John going on in a relationship. You do this, John. The main shit, the ZD shit, that's obviously abhorrent. You fucking lie to PackGod saying whatever, not a better, you lied to Rug. Well, you basically did lie to PackGod too, because like, yo, this fool was trying to sympathy farm him and all this type of jazz, and then you lie to Rug or whatever on PackGod's behalf. It's like, bro, you've been sneaky at all the corners. Whoa, every corner, bro, you snaky every corner. Nah, bro. That shit cut out. I have no fucking idea what Puss is doing, bro. This nigga would absolutely never be part of my circle. Hell nah.
You're like, no, this is a lost soul, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'll talk my shit, and I'll stand on that, bro. This is a lost soul, bro. Jason is actually like, listen, bro, because he's the one person I feel no sympathy when it comes to like exposing, bro. When it comes to people that have like smaller careers than me, I don't like feeling like it's up to me whether they get to continue doing what they love or not. I don't like feeling like I'm impacting that negatively, you know what I'm saying, bro? I just make that be known. I don't put myself on a pedestal over nobody, bro, because at the end
stamped in, I say the same shit, bro. I always say Trilly ain't shit. Trilly a dumbass, all this junk, because bro, I'm not better than no niggas. I come up here and say how I feel. That's just what it is.
At the end of the day, all these bodies are going to the dirt. You feel what I'm saying? Now I know Sage be saying that like, oh, because I couldn't really come to a choice, that signifies something that proves one of their points or something like that. Listen, bro.
Which point is that?
I don't care. At the end of the day, bro.
I'm trying to figure out. Nah, then we need to figure out which point that was, because I don't see which one it debunks.
Jason is a CP distributor. He's evil, bro. Gangster. So listen, bro. It's me and Cuppa's mission to raise as much awareness as possible to this Jason, bro. You know what I'm saying? And considering we made a lot of mistakes with this situation, we're using those mistakes to really make it better and amplify, literally strengthen the mission, bruh. You feel me? So you can support that by liking this video right now, sharing this video around, commenting your thoughts about this Jason fellow, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? But look, for clarification as this video ends, the following video is intended for educational purposes only. It is to inform, analyze, and document events based on publicly available information. We do not condone threats, harassment, or defamation. Viewer discretion is advised. All subjects are innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Thank you for watching this video, man. Just by you watching to this very moment of this video, you've done a ton of help, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you could do more to help to like, sharing the video around, you know, engaging with the channel, subscribe right now. We're in over to 200K. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's just some other stuff you can do to help the mission. You can also join the Discord right now. Link in the description right now, bro. Jason, I'm on your ass. Just know that, bro. It's a lot of ass I'm on too. Alright, I know the whole Discord comm is waiting for me and 5C Elite to drop our video on KJ. KJ, we got on your ass too. But y'all will see the details in the next video, man. With that being said though, I'll see you in the next video. Check out my video calling out this YouTuber who tried to silence me.
Y'all already know, gang, of course. Shout out Epic and One and the guys over there in the disc. You already know, gang. Going through the big research, you know, really clarify this whole situation going on with the PackGod Discord CP allegations. And obviously, like we said, not PackGod, do Adam or distribute him. Jason, that motherfucker. Yeah, we're about to get into that shit. But anyway, that was PackGod responded to me. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video by Epic M1, you know what I'm saying, and his guys over in 8 Disc, of course, go share the love. Down description, first link. You already know how we get down with him. But yeah, final pains and conjecture. He said, move all that junk to the side. Let's make some room. There's so many things. I'm not gonna lie. PackGod. You know what? Let's just go to our 3 titular main characters. Let's literally just stay on that. PackGod. I'm not gonna lie. We can't see no more shit like this ever again. The CP shit and the Disky fucking cooked. And I'm not gonna lie. If that shit is able to bleed through the cracks with your mods, new mod team. Hire them niggas instantly, bro. Fire the other niggas. I'm not gonna lie. And there's nothing against heads like Rug, but like, yeah, you like literally when you got a plat and all that type of shit, and you gotta play optics, there's no risky for this shit, especially when it got to do with the fucking children. Yeah, that shit bad optics. Terrible. Let's see. Plus, fucking no clue. Yeah, I have no fucking clue. Yo, plus don't want to be friends with the nigga Jason. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you gonna let snaky niggas in your circle, hey, that's you, nigga. But anyway, and then Jason, yeah, this. Why the fuck is he still in the Discord with this girl? That's the only question I have. Why the fuck are they still conversing in the Discord together after this bullshit ass situation? And that's all. Somebody find me the answer to that shit. Anyway, you already know again, that was PackGod responding to me by Epic M1 and his guys over there. Share the love. And I'm finna catch y'all. On the flip, baby. Peace.
you.